What if I told you that the reason most people work harder every year, yet feel poorer, is not because they don't earn enough, but because they're trapped inside a broken financial algorithm? An algorithm that tells you, go to school, get good grades, get a secure job, work for 40 years, retire when you're too tired to enjoy life. This is the rat race. Meanwhile, a small percentage of people play by a different algorithm, one where money works for them, where time is optional, and where financial freedom is engineered, not hoped for. Today, we're breaking down the mindset shift that separates these two paths through one of the most influential finance books ever written, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This is not just a book summary. This is the wealth algorithm behind it. Introduction: The Two Dads. Robert Kiyosaki grew up with two father figures. His poor dad, highly educated PhD, government job, financially stressed. His rich dad, high school dropout, entrepreneur, investor, financially free. Both were intelligent, both worked hard, but they followed completely different money philosophies. And this contrast became the foundation of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, a book that challenges everything traditional education teaches about money. Let's break down the 6 core lessons, not as theory, but as financial code you can execute. Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money. Most people believe money is the reward for hard work. The rich understand something different. Money is a tool. Work is a classroom. Poor and middle-class mindset. I work because I need money. Rich mindset. I work to learn how money moves. When you work only for money, you become emotionally dependent on your paycheck. Fear of losing your job, fear of taking risks, fear of thinking independently. This fear locks people into the rat race. Real-world example. An employee gets a raise. Lifestyle increases. Expenses grow. Dependency deepens. The rich step back and ask, how can I build systems that generate income without my time? What skills does this job teach me? Actionable insight. At your current job, ask, what financial skill am I learning here? Sales? Negotiation? Management? Investing? If the answer is just a paycheck, you're stuck in the loop. Lesson 2. Why teach financial literacy? Assets versus liabilities. This is the core algorithm of the entire book. Most people fail financially because they don't understand one simple equation. What schools teach: income, expenses equals savings. What the rich focus on: assets, income, expenses. The definitions that change everything. Asset: anything that puts money into your pocket. Liability: anything that takes money out of your pocket. Here's the shocker. Your car? Liability. Your house? Often a liability. Your phone? Liability. Assets include rental properties, businesses, stocks and dividends, royalties, intellectual property. Poor people buy liabilities thinking they're assets. The rich buy assets first, then use the cash flow to pay for liabilities. Actionable insight. Before buying anything, ask, will this put money in my pocket or take it out? If it doesn't generate income, it's not an asset, no matter how good it feels. Lesson 3. Mind your own business. Most people say, I don't have time to build a business, but they spend 40+ hours a week building someone else's. Kiyosaki doesn't say quit your job immediately. He says, build your asset column alongside your job. Your profession not equal your business. Your job pays bills, covers survival. Your business builds freedom, generates leverage. Examples of minding your own business: investing in assets, building a side business, acquiring digital income streams, owning equity. Actionable insight. Dedicate even 5 to 10 hours per week to learning investing, building a side asset, creating something scalable. The goal is not fast money. The goal is ownership.
Lesson 4. The history of taxes and the power of corporations. Taxes were originally meant to tax the rich. So what did the rich do? They didn't complain. They didn't protest. They changed the rules. Corporations were designed as legal shields, tax-efficient structures. Employees earn, get taxed, spend what's left. Corporations earn, deduct expenses, get taxed on the remainder. The rich don't evade taxes. They optimize legally. Actionable insight. Start learning how businesses are taxed, how investments are structured, how legal entities protect income. Financial freedom is not anti-government. It's financial intelligence. Lesson 5. The rich invent money. Money is not scarce. Opportunities are everywhere, but invisible to the untrained eye. The rich see undervalued assets, market inefficiencies, leverage opportunities. Poor mindset. I can't afford it. Rich mindset. How can I afford it? This question forces creativity. Examples. Buying distressed assets, using leverage intelligently, creating value before money exists. Actionable insight. Start training your brain to ask, how can I structure this deal? Who already has what I need? What problem can I solve for profit? Money follows value and structure, not effort. Lesson 6. Work to learn, don't work for money. The most valuable currency is skill. Specifically, sales, marketing, communication, leadership, financial analysis. Job security is an illusion. Skill security is real. The rich collect skills like assets. Actionable insight. Choose roles and projects that teach. People skills, money skills, systems thinking. Even if the pay is lower short-term, the long-term ROI is massive. Overcoming the 5 obstacles. Why don't more people do this? Because of 5 internal blockers. Fear of losing money. Cynicism, that won't work. Laziness, disguised as being busy. Bad habits, spending before investing. Arrogance, refusing to learn. The rich are not fearless. They're fear-managed. The wealth algorithm, action plan. Here's how to start today. Step 1. Track assets versus liabilities. Know where your money actually goes. Step 2. Pay yourself first. Invest before spending. Step 3. Build financial education. Daily. Books, podcasts, markets, mentors. Step 4. Start small. 1 asset, 1 skill, 1 move. Step 5. Think in systems. Money is not earned. It's engineered. Conclusion and outro. Rich Dad Poor Dad is not about getting rich fast. It's about upgrading your financial operating system. The poor ask, how much do I earn? The wealthy ask, how does this system pay me? If you want to escape the rat race, you don't need more motivation. You need a better algorithm. This is the wealth algorithm. If this breakdown added value, like the video, subscribe for elite finance breakdowns. And remember, don't work for money. Build systems that work for you.